a spot of land that was once deserts, now stands the city of Glendale, and a building filled to the brim with fans, State Farm Stadium. Today, an NFC battle in store for us between the Los Angeles Rams and the Arizona Cardinals. Ball is teed up, Joshua Carty to do the honors. And away we go in Glendale. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Looking to throw right away. And he nearly gave it away to start this game. Almost an interception, but instead, a gift. They get it back for 2nd down.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
On 2, ready?
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Start.
Air it out on 3rd. Got McBride complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
On 1, ready?
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 47.
Burrow to the air now. It's a screen to Barkley. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That is a DB's best friend's pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And this opening drive headed for 4th down. That's incomplete. Defender there to knock it away. Now I am flipping through, Brock. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
And this is marked out all the way down at the 6. They'll be dangerously close to their own goal line for this series.
6-yard line.
Ready, set.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Could lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, here we go.
Now looking to throw. That's on target, Puka Nacua. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes it just a different level of connectedness.
And we'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Down. Set.
Working now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Come on, set. 50, green. Set.
Shotgun now on third down. That's caught for the first. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First down, Los Angeles.
Set, hut. Yellow, 22. Hut, hut.
They are throwing it again. Buys time, rolling right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Trying for the deep ball. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up fourth down. The Rams are set to punt. And this will put an end to the drive after it stalled out. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. He has it at the 22. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's first and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he's going to look ahead for a couple here. It's third down now.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here they go, getting set for third and 4.
11, 11. Here we go.
From the gun on third down, it's Burrow. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
The punt's away, and this one looking good. Angled this one for the sideline. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20.
Ready, play.
Rams ready for this one. Here's first and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Red 38. Set.
Dropping back to throw. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with third and long.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. Just can't happen. You're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Ready. Black, 95. Black shot. Hut.
Throw here, third down. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Hits the 20. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA. The Rams take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Ready?
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up.
180. Shot.
Toss play to Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
They got out ahead of that one. A good thing, too. That effort, right? Just that pursuit, that want to, may have prevented a big play, and instead, well, they nearly got him for a tackle for loss.
On one, ready?
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Here we go.
Burrow on first down. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a 29-yard gain. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he'll get him a handful on that run as we've reached the end of the first. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. About to begin the second here. The Cardinals definitely thinking points.
Shot.
Barkley again here on second. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. That's good for a couple of yards. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Here we go. Hey, can. Shot.
Burrow now on first down. Escapes the pocket. Ball is out. Burrow lost it. And they pick it up. Time to push for that marker. And Arizona takes it back for a touchdown. The Cardinals picked up the fumble and ran it home. That right there was impressive, Brock. Even with the fumble, absolutely no panic on his part. Finding that football, keeping the play going, and taking it in for 6.
I am just hearing my old offensive coordinator, Tom Moore, say, whoever plays the hardest and longest wins. And that's what you got to do. You got to play harder, you got to play longer than your opponent, and when you get an opportunity, go seize it.
After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. 2-2 Atwell, now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Down. Black 40. Ready?
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
On the double.
So a fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Set, cut. Yellow, set.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's out the clear. To the house, touchdown LA! The Rams just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose. He'll elect not to bring this one out, so give him the touchback. We'll start at the 20. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10.
11. Here we go. Stop.
Burrow setting up the play action. Finds his man over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. That both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope you have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully. And the tight end, the beneficiary.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go. Stop.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. That was Tyreek Williams in on the play.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Here we go. Right 80.
Burrow throwing here, 3rd and 2. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Braden Mann on the punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Jukes away from one. And he found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Ready.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Ready. 10 black. Set. Cut.
Now throw to start the drive. Nakua here. He's got it. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. 12 yards on that play and a good call. That's him the 1st. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Set. Cut.
They'll work against the blitz. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
On the move, headed right. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. Penalty yardage marked off. Here's 1st and 10.
33. Yep. Ready?
They'll run here following the penalty. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
They're going to try and throw it here. Pass him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Down. 45. White.
Pass play coming here. Caught at the 10-yard line. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Ready.
They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams take a 13-point lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get 1, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams double their lead to 14. Kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll start this one out with Barkley. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
So it'll be 2nd and 2 when we get back from our 2-minute warning. More from State Farm Stadium after this.
On 2.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. It's just set. Dad.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
And he's tackled for a short gain. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set.
12.
at the 44-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. That's complete to Parker. And this one does not go far. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
I'm wondering. Here we go, here we go.
To the air again, it's Burrow. Hits him on the out route. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Hey,
Again, it's Burrow. Throw right side, cut by Wilson. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
here we go. 180.
Working inside the red zone. He will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals make it a 1-score game before halftime. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Reichert on for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll throw to begin this drive. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
At the 35-yard line.
Here we go. Black 40. Set.
They're throwing it. Throw left is intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Intercepted. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. Burrow to the air now. Taking a chance to the end zone. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Gun. Stop. 11. Stop.
To the air on 3rd and long. He's looking deep once again. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Fails to find his running back. And that brings up 4th and long. The Cardinals out for the punt. The Rams have Tutu Atwell deep to return. And they're facing a long field ahead of them as that kick skips out near the 11.
At their own 11-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
33. Yellow. Ready?
Back to throw it. Oh, he put everything he had into that big gain downfield. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory. Just Before halftime, we get a timeout taken. So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Atwell now to return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's first and 10.
Down. 60 reps. 6 seconds.
They'll start the second half with McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
Set, ready. Blue, 32.
Looking in the air here. That's to the rookie out of TCU. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Let's go now. 45. White. Set, go.
To the air now on first and 10. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Good reaction to the RPO. They're going to get to him behind the line.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of time. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense.
Here we go.
Oh, that one didn't have any of it.
50. Green. Set.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Black. 95. Hut, hut.
From the red zone on first. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's third down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Come on. Set. Ready.
Here he goes, third and long. Brought in. And this one doesn't go far.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
And not not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Wide 80, 11, 11. Got.
Burrow from the gun. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go. Got.
Burrow. Here's a screen to Benson. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Wide 80.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Wilson on the slant. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Barkley trying this up the gut. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
17-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Start. 180. Nice hot. Start.
Throwing is Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Saquon Barkley, the intended target. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
On 2, ready? Let's get set. 180. 180 hot. Start.
Here's a toss right to Barkley. He dodged the tackle. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks, and I'm looking for that to be called again.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Start.
Burrow back to throw. Near the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Fullback's got it. Look at the power. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
This is why it's so important not to overcommit to the team's lead runner. It went to a secondary ball carrier, and they cut him down for a big red zone stop.
Gun.
Burrow's going to sneak it. And he's in for the touchdown. The Cardinals start the 2nd half with some needed points. Joe Burrow with the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line. I've heard great receiver coaches say, watch your fingers wrap around the ball. You know, it's pretty clear he should have had that one, and he didn't get the job done. And 2 points, well, they're left on the table.
Atwell now to return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Set, ready, ready.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to be hit, set out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then never get some positive yards.
And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
You know, quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a frozen rope, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, and the respect factor grows hundredfold with your teammates.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. So we're through 3 here. It's Rams ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. First down from the 42.
Set, hut, hut.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Here we go, here we go. 10 black. Hut, hut.
Another carry for him. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Here we go. 45.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Cut out left. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
We'll drop this down to McCaffrey underneath. It's inside the 10. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal. Right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you've still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Here we go. Set. Set. Go.
Back now, pressure coming. And that is caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Rams go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. They'll try this extra point. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Burrow out of the shotgun. He's going deep this time. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. And now they face 2nd down.
On 1, ready? Here we go. Can.
Complete fake. Burrow. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. So they find a way to get it done against the odds. That's 11 on 4th and 10. That's going to keep the drive moving.
On 2, ready?
1st and 10 now from the 46.
46-yard line.
Here we go. 11, Thomas.
To the air again, it's Burrow. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Hold on. We've got an injured player here. Let's hope this is nothing serious because that is Joe Burrow who's being helped by the training staff. Back to the air, Murray. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Offense up to the line fast.
Deuce.
1st and 10 at the 40.
1st down, around with Barkley. Makes a tackle, he's still going. He scampers ahead for about 4. It's 2nd down now.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That one intended for Trey McBride. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Cameron Curl has it. And the Rams are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover. But the effort on the other side, tracking down and stop potential pick 6. I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go. Set. 33. Hut.
Setting him on the dive. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Ready.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Set. Ready. Ready.
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. He gets a pick up of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Let's go. 45. White. Set.
With the pistol, McCaffrey. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Yeah, you want to get above 5 yards to carry? Put together runs like that. And I'll tell you what else a run like that does, Kate. That sets up the play action. But when you really just gouge and gash a defense like that, next time you run that action, they're going to be thinking running the ball. You go right over their head.
Come on, set.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
Black.
So it's the Rams who take this one on the road. And they take their first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams are winners as we say so long from Glendale.